Welcome to lesson 040 of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In today's lecture, we will dwell on types and ways to identify a business opportunity. Upon completion of this lecture, our audience will be able to 1. Explain the types of business opportunities, and 2. Discuss ways of identifying business opportunities. Types of business opportunities to search for. 1. Jobs to be done. At its core, entrepreneurship is the process of using available resources to fill unmet market needs. One way to identify those needs is through Christen's jobs to be done theory, which states that people don't buy a product, they hire it to do a job. One example Christensen outlined in disruptive strategy is McDonald's milkshakes. McDonald's executives were surprised to find milkshake sales were highest in the morning. By conducting research, they discovered customers were hiring milkshakes to do the job of keeping them occupied and full during their morning commutes. It allows you to reach out and grab a hold of the causal mechanism that causes customers to buy a product or service, Christensen says in disruptive strategy. If you understand the job the customer is trying to do, and then develop a product or service that nails this job perfectly, the probability that our innovation will be successful is improved in dramatic ways. This story also expands the scope of the competitive landscape and helps you conceptualize how many choices customers have when they want to get a specific job done. Returning to the milkshake example, customers could have hired quicker snacks like bananas or granola bars to do the same job of keeping them full and occupied during their commutes, even though they wouldn't be considered direct competitors. In this case, the milkshakes beat out competitors because its stick consistently allow it to be consumed slowly over commutes. 2. Low-end market opportunities. The key to identifying market gaps is understanding the theory of disruptive innovation. This theory, also coined by Christensen, explains how companies with fewer resources can enter existing markets and disrupt incumbent businesses that own segments of them. There are 2 types of disruptive innovation: low-end disruption and new market disruption. Low-end disruption occurs when a new market entrant claims the lowest segment with a low-profit business model. Entering at the bottom of the market ensures the incumbent company isn't financially motivated to fight back. After all, it owns the highest profit segments. Over time, the new entrant moves into the next highest market segment. Once again, the incumbent company is financially motivated to pull out of that segment and move into higher profit ones. This continues until the new entrant has completely driven the incumbent company out of the market. This method is more effective than trying to directly compete with the incumbent company for top market segments because it's likely to defend its position. 3. New market opportunities. A new market opportunity involves an untapped market, which gives businesses the chance to create and implement ideas and innovations without facing much competition. The other type of disruptive innovation is new market disruption. It provides ample opportunity for entrepreneurial success. So it's important to know how to identify it. New market disruption occurs when a company creates a new segment in an existing market. This new segment can often cater to people overserved by existing offerings, meaning they aren't willing to pay for the latest features of the incumbent company's products. If you identify such an opportunity, make a product that is less expensive and of good enough quality to create and capture a new market segment. One example of new market disruption is the transistor radio, which entered the personal entertainment market with the first model by Texas Instruments in 1954. The portable radio catered to young, non-wealthy people who were overserved by other radio offerings at the time, which were large, expensive, and designed to sit in homes like a piece of furniture. By creating a cheap, good enough option for listening to music, Texas Instruments paved the way for higher quality options, such as the Sony Walkman and Apple iPod, which eventually rendered in-home radio consoles obsolete. By identifying overserved people in any market, you can find and act on opportunities. 4. Untapped resource opportunity. An untapped resource opportunity is a type of business opportunity that involves underutilized or unexploited resources that can be used to create added value. 5. Repressed demand opportunity. A repressed demand opportunity capitalizes on existing demands that the current offerings don't cater for. For example, Uber capitalized on a repressed demand for an on-demand cab system in the existing cab industry. 6. Technology opportunity. A technology opportunity is a type of business opportunity that allows businesses to introduce new technologies that can be used in existing markets. 7. Competitive opportunity. A competitive opportunity allows businesses to introduce new products or services that can provide more value than their competitors while solving the problems of the target market better. 8. Strategic partnership opportunity. A strategic partnership opportunity involves the chance to collaborate with businesses from complementary industries, allowing them to access new resources, strengthen their product offerings, and increase their competitive advantage. Ways to identify business opportunities. With a foundational understanding of the types of opportunities that exist, you can dive into identifying them. Here are 3 ways you can do so and examples to learn from. 1. Identify your pain points. When searching for potential market needs, start with yourself. In your everyday life, what processes or tasks bother you? What's the job to be done that you haven't quite found the perfect product to fulfill? Many successful entrepreneurial ventures began with a personal problem in the founder's life. For instance, after Neil Blumenthal lost his prescription glasses and couldn't afford to buy new ones, he created an eyewear company that provides inexpensive, stylish glasses called Waba Parker. Another example is the dating app Bumble, which Whitney Wolf had created after leaving an abusive relationship. The app puts women first, requiring them to make the first move in heterosexual pairings and advocates for gender equality and sexual harassment prevention. Starting with personal questions can help determine if others have the same pain point and if opportunities are low-end or new market disruptions. 2. Conduct market research. Another way to prove whether a business idea is viable is by conducting market research. This includes using industrial research to define the competitive landscape and determine your target audience, as well as interviewing or surveying people who fit your target demographics. Observing and gathering feedback from real people enables you to consider their perspectives and gain a deeper understanding of their motivations, frustrations, fears, and desires. This can help you conceptualize whether your product addresses a job to be done and the size of the audience that could benefit from it. Once an opportunity is identified, you can utilize design thinking or create an innovative product that fits the job to be done you uncovered through research. 3. Question processes. You can also identify business opportunities by examining the processes and delivery methods of existing product or service offerings. Try to evaluate each process with an open mind and ask questions about how you could improve it, such as, could this process be faster? Could this process be executed using a cheaper business model? Is there a more sustainable way to execute this process? Does this process exclude certain groups of people? And if so, there is a way to make the process accessible to all. 4. Turning your talent, skill, or passion into a business. Are you good at something? Cooking, website design, taking care of young children? Do you like to write? You are sitting on a business opportunity. With your passion, you can start and grow a business to its full capacity. Of course, you will require some capital and a well laid out plan to make it work. Look at Church's show, a business idea born of a passion to make people laugh. Quite possible, don't you think? 5. Addressing an existing gap or need. It is a hot day and you feel like grabbing a cold blended juice. But wait, the guy who sells it just closed shop. Now thirsty and no juice? There is an opportunity for you. Take a walk to think about that thing your friend or your family wants to are unable to get because either it hasn't been brought to your neighborhood or it runs out before you even get a hold of it. Do some research. Talk directly to the target market. After all, the best way to see if people are going to be interested in your business is to ask them. 6. Providing a solution to an existing pain point. Some of the best businesses were created out of the frustrations of the entrepreneurs while seeking a given product or service. Let's use the case of Uber, which came in at a time when you had to get taxis from designated parts of town and thereafter haggle over the pricing for the ride. Uber brought convenience to both taxi drivers and the clientele. Today, from the comfort of your office or house, you can easily hail a cab, even estimating the cost of the ride beforehand. This is amazing. 7. Improving on an existing idea. Inventing a completely new product is no easy feat. However, with the addition of an extra feature to an existing idea, you can turn it into a more competitive product that addresses the need of your target market. Let's say you specialize in developing house locks. Adding extra features to your lock, for example, to include an alarm and notification of the nearest security company, makes it stand out from all other locks in the market. Whereas the lock, in this case, is not a new product, the additional features makes it a lucrative business venture. Whereas there's numerous ways through which one can come up with a business idea, sustaining the idea will depend on the quality of products and services, greater customer service, and how well the business idea is executed. The right team that goes out of their way to deliver consistently to clients' need is also key. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to break into entrepreneurship. You just need to recognize the potential for innovation that already exists in you. Tips for finding business opportunities. Schedule time away from work or life distraction to think about and recognize potential opportunities. Have a positive mindset. Keep your resume updated so as soon as opportunity arises, you can share your experience and accomplishments with the right people. Know your skills, strengths, desires, and values. Be flexible and willing to accept unexpected opportunities. Identify ways you can improve and pursue self-development in those areas. Be aware of your verbal and non-verbal cues and behavior and their impact on the people around you. Place value in your work so others see it as important too. When you find an opportunity that matches your strengths and interests, take it and use it to learn and grow. In the course of this lecture, and in line with our instructional objectives, we're able to 1. Explain the types of business opportunities, and 2. Discuss ways of identifying business opportunities. Please support us by 1. Following us on our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship. 2. Subscribing to our YouTube channel, Entrepreneurship Teacher. And 3. Liking, commenting, and sharing our posts. Thank you and see you in our next lecture.